Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Thursday, in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. If you're joining me live, let me know you are here. If you're catching the replay, it would be nice to know you got the replay. Maybe you could say something, you know. This one is PKP Money. I love it. I love it when you're on, bro. So this is one of those rare lives. I haven't done, well, I've never done a live like this before, like ever. And salam, yeah. And so I'm excited about this live. Nervous and excited about this live at the same time, but I'm more excited about the message that's gonna catch those people that need to catch this. You feel me? So this live is not for everybody. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You know what I mean? Some of you will hate me for this. That's okay. It'll just join the club. Maybe you can start a club. And hi, hello. That's still my favorite. Like, I can't get over that. I know it's been years I've been saying that, but it just can't get over that. Hello, hi. You know, and so yeah, it's gonna be a fun live though. I'm gonna have some fun with this live, and I'm gonna come. I'm transparent. I'm gonna be very transparent with what I got going on. So let's start with this. Did you? We're halfway in the squeeze battle between Day and I so far. Like, we're just like, that kind of a day. But hey, it's only 5:11 California time, so got a few minutes. That's funny. P Money has got jokes tonight. It's probably because of the freaking steak he just devoured. He posted it. If you haven't seen that, he's huge on well, he's made Thursdays famous for Steak Thursdays. So if you've seen my stories every Thursday, he tags me on his steak, so I share that. But you should see the steak that he had tonight. Oh man. So check out PK stories if you would, if you like. But so here we go. Let me start by this. Some of you already know. As you joining me live, let me know who's here, who's not here. I'd love to know who's here. Unless you don't comment, I don't know who's here. So I started, let me just get my career story kind of briefly touched upon. I've had 37 jobs in 10 different industries. And some of you may say, that's a lot of jobs, and that's differently a lot of industries. See, because you could have be in the same industry and flip jobs, but I've had 10 different industries, like completely unrelated to each other, and a total of 37 jobs. Now get this, 19 years, 20 years I've been in the mortgage industry. So imagine the other 9 industries, right? So I've had a few jobs. That's my thing. And I have to be honest, truthful. And I'm not the kind of a person that would take a whole lot from employer. Like, first of all, I don't believe in the word boss. I've never called anybody boss, or never will. But the employer, I can't take I can't take a lot. Like, if it's BS, I'm not gonna stand for that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not there to just. I'm not one of those that just kind of. I'm not that guy, right? So I haven't been afraid to say no, or voice my opinion, or walk out if something is not to my principles, right? So I haven't had that problem. Obviously, 37 jobs. So why have I been here? Now, how am I ended up here? So I in 2000, I've signed up for 6 different network marketing companies. Okay, 6 times. So this is my 6th company. Now, number 1, 2, 3, 4. Truthfully, I didn't do anything. Like I literally did not talk to one single person about the products or the opportunity. I never did. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I never did. Number 5 was my last company, which I actually, this is a long story, but I'm going to very shrink it because I'm not going to do this live very long. I joined my last company and then I left and then rejoined. So I joined the same company twice, right? But the second time I joined, I actually started to like reach out to people, start talking to people, and then the company shut down. Okay, and then the company shut down. Jacqueline, oh my goodness, you're here live. I'm so excited for that. That is so awesome. Joe said you're here too. I appreciate it. I know you're about to leave, but you're gonna love this live. You guys are gonna really enjoy this live. I'm being so transparent these days with you guys. So number 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing. Number 5, I rejoined twice. Truth to be told is that I haven't shared this ever with anybody. Okay, never, never, never. But I'm gonna share it with you. I actually, when I rejoined the second time, my last company, I purchased my upline's spot because he was out. So I just bought his spot, right? Jaleesa, how are you? Welcome, welcome. You guys are awesome. You're all in. So yeah, the last company I was with, when I joined the second time, I bought my enroller, my sponsor's spot. He was out. Truth to be told, he just didn't want to be part of the industry, and he left. So I bought his space. That doesn't mean I got anything out of it because the space was dead. Okay, so just to be clear, I didn't buy a team or anything like that. So the space was dead. Like there was nobody there. There was zero income. All right. So I started working that, and then the company got shut down. And then when the company got shut down, that's when I'm going to talk about how and why and everything else. So when the last company got shut down, so let me back up. 2014 November is when I decided to come back. That's when I rebought that spot or bought that spot. So November 2014 is when I went to Eric Worre's. He had his first GoPro event. Now, if you're not familiar with Eric Worre, he's one of the top network marketing trainers. Okay, I mean he is probably the original guy, right? So he had his first event, GoPro, and I went there and he had 21 of the top earners in the world on stage sharing their stories. And I was just like this. Like, are these people listen to me. I come from the mortgage industry. There was a time that I've shared this story. This is to impress upon you, not to impress you, okay? There was a time I made $100,000 in 3 months in mortgage industry, working for somebody else, getting 40%. Imagine what the company made, okay? 100,000 in 3 months. So I'm very comfortable with having a check with a comma in it and 2 digits to the left of the comma. I'm totally cool with that. I'm very cool with that every month, right? I've had that, right? So when I get here and I'm listening to these people, right? And some of these people have 3 digits to the left of the comma. Are you following me here? I want you to go with this, your business mind, your open mind, okay? I'm a numbers guy. So I'm seeing 21 people talk about their stories, and these people have 3 digits to the left of the comma. Imagine that. That's like over $100,000 a month in income. Now, I come from the mortgage industry. We've made some good chunk of change, right? I've made some good cash in the mortgage industry, and I've had some friends of mine make some good money. But I don't know anybody as an agent making 6 figures a month. Not even back in the day. I don't. The closest guy that came in close in our company in 1 year, he made 999 million. Okay, so that's not 100,000. So I've never seen that like in the mortgage industry, and these people are making like 2, 3, like 4, like a month. I'm like, like what? I don't care if you're a skeptic. I don't care if you think I'm gonna call it. Some like I told you, I've come so straight at some of you guys. Some of you guys have blocked me, cussed me out, all this stuff. I don't really care. I'm just coming straight. Some of you may think MLMers should be in prison. Okay? Some of you think that network marketers are scumbags and they need to be in jail. Okay? Straight up. Maybe that's who you are. Wonderful. I don't really care. No matter what, 21 people had 3 digits left to the comma. And they're walking around. They're not in prison. So that tickles my curiosity. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care what you think about the industry. I really don't. Not my thing. It's your thing. All right. So I'm thinking, what the? Like I'm literally walking on clouds. I'm thinking to myself, how in the world are these people like making this money? Like it's not even possible. I'm not gonna name drop these 21 people. At that event, at the last minute, PK, watch this. I'm gonna drop something. I'm about to walk out. I'm walking around like after a 4-day event like this, right? Like I feel like I just got like I'm dazed, right? So I'm walking around. I run into Michelle Barnes. Now, you may not know who Michelle Barnes is, which is totally cool. But Michelle Barnes, at the last company I was with, she was one of the top 25 earners in the company. Like a big deal, right? She was like recognized as one of the top 100 most powerful women in network marketing. Like she was a big deal. Like she still is a big deal. Do not is, right? But I'm talking about then. So, and she, I had met her the first time. Remember, this is the second time I bought the spot. So the first time I had met her, all this stuff. So I run into her. I say hi, and she remembers my name. Now, let me tell you something. I've been gone for 4.5 years. Like I haven't even been in the last company for 4.5 years. I'm gone, and I see her at an event, and she remembers my name. She goes, "Oh, hey, Sean." I go, what? So we talk. Like I said, I'm going to shrink the story, but we talk, and she said, I said, you know what? I'm not really connecting with my upline or whatever you guys call it, with my, enroller upline or what have you. Really want to build a business. I'm coming back to see if this is really for me or not. And I'm just like walking out on clouds right now. So she's all like, you know what? If you want help to build this business, here's my cell phone. You can call me. Okay. That was the first time. Maybe you guys, PK, maybe you can, yeah, not Michelle the PA, that's funny. Maybe you can tag her, but she's in Punta Cana right now. That was the first time I had a millionaire give me her cell phone number and say, you know what, if you need help, I'll help you. Okay? Now, prior to that, I've been in the mortgage industry for, 12, 13 years. Nobody said that to me before. And I was hungry. Nobody said that before to me. So that was like, what? Right? So anyway, fast forward, the company shuts down, closes. At that time, I have a decision to make where to go, right? So I hit up Michelle. I go, Michelle, where are you going? She goes, you know what? Stay put. The company's going to be fine, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to shrink the story. Really didn't think that the history is going to be this long. But I really want to give a comprehensive reason why I'm here. This is like one of those lives that I really want to be comprehensive about it. So at this point, I'm calling her. She goes, you know what? We have 18 companies we're looking at. We dropped it down to 12 companies. We dropped it down to 4 companies. And we're flying a pay plan specialist to each of these 4 companies, and they're going to tell us which pay plan is the best. So they come back and they say, this company's got they quote, if it's not the best pay plan, this is back in 2015, if it's not the best pay plan, it's the top 3 in the industry. This is back in 2015. And I'm like, that's gangster. I like that. Besides, Michelle's helped me out before. So I said, you know what, wherever you're going to go, count me in. Just tell me what's it all about and count me in. Well, she joined and I didn't join right away. That's a truth. I'm being so transparent with my story, you guys. Some of you guys who are in the space or in this company with me, you are like literally, you're like, what? I didn't know that about Sean. So yeah, I got much love for her. So Michelle Barnes is money in the bank. She's a gangster, dude. She's anyway. That's like a whole other live about Michelle Barnes. But so anyway, a couple months after I prayed about it, I was in a really tough situation. I was in Michigan. Some of you guys know. I decided to join the company. Okay, after 10 minutes of intro, here we are. And 3 reasons why I picked this company and why I'm still here. And I guarantee you, it's not the 3 reasons that you hear often, even from people in our company. I don't think so. I don't think these 3 reasons are what you're gonna hear a lot, you know. So I'm gonna give you my 3 reasons for picking this company within this industry. See, I could be in the mortgage industry and work for Wells Fargo. I could be in the mortgage industry and work for LendingTree. I could be in the mortgage industry and work for, right, Quicken. So what I'm picking this industry, but I'm picking this company. Okay. Here's the reason why. Here we go. You ready? Top 3. Number 1 reason, actually, you're probably gonna hear like, oh, the pay plan is amazing. These guys are binary, super duper, you know, I don't know, all these other forms of stuff, right? I used to know all the 5 forms of pay plans, but I don't anymore because I don't really care anymore. It doesn't matter. Take a deep breath. It doesn't matter. So anyway, people, oh, this pays like this, and uni level, and do level, and this level, and up level, down level. Or they say, oh, the products. I drank this and I threw a like 3rd arm, or you know, I grew 4 inches in height, or I don't know. For me, it wasn't like the pay or the products, actually, none of that. Or they say, oh, the company's been around for this long and it's ground floor, or it's like on the top floor, or it's like this, or it's like... No. Not for me either, honestly. I didn't really care. I didn't care how long the company was in business, as long as it was 5+. Because through the last company, what I went through, I learned so much about picking what company to pick. Because the last company that we worked with, it got shut down by FTC, and there was 9 weeks of trial and court and all that. And I literally was reading everything every day, paying attention to everything. So I learned so much through that 9 weeks about what to pick, what to look for in the next company, and how to decide, you know what I mean? So it really opened up my eyes in a lot of ways. I was pissed at the time because I just rebuilt. I'm working with Michelle. I'm kind of growing, you know. I had almost had a comma check, and then shut down. So I learned a lot through that. So for me, it wasn't products, like all this stuff and stuff. Here's my 3. MCF. Okay. The first reason why I picked this company was the model. Their model. Because when Michelle ran it by me, she said, oh, this is what they do. I go, they do? This is the truth. You can call Michelle if she remembers this, she'll tell you. This is exactly what I said on the phone. I said, that's what they do? That's how they do it? And then she said, yeah. I said, huh, why doesn't everybody do that? And then she just laughed and she goes, that's a good question, Sean. I don't know. In her voice, obviously. That's like a horrible impression of Michelle, right? I'm like, huh, yeah, I like that. So what is it about the model? One thing I like about the model, are you paying attention? The model is designed as a non-MLM platform, as far as I can tell. This is all in my opinion, okay? So this is the reasons why I pick them, right? So the model is designed for actually non-MLM fans, like people who hate MLM, truthfully. Honestly, it's built because a true MLM, are you listening to me? All of you guys who think MLMers should be in prison, like that's how much you hate MLM. You know what I mean? Like you get this body shake when you hear MLM. You know what I mean? Like all you guys, this is designed for you people. Like any pro MLMer, hater, whatever, when they look at the model, they're like, what? No way. That's gotta tell you something, right? That's like unique. That's cool. So the model is not designed for, yeah, that's funny. The model is not designed for MLMers, like people who are all about, oh, let me get a couple more people. You get 2 people, I get 2 people, I get 2 people, and then you get 2 people, and then we get 2 people, and then the 2 people get 2 people. Like we've never talked about 2 people in our whole entire life with this company. Like we don't even know what that means. Like what is that? 2 people what? It doesn't even make any sense. It's like what? Like 2 people what? Like bought something or what happened to 2 people? Makes no sense to us. So it's not designed for MLMers. And here's another thing that's really freaking cool about it. All the MLMers that love MLM and MLM hop, like they join this company, they're like, oh, I couldn't make any money. They join this company, they're like, oh, I couldn't make any money. They join this company, they're like, oh, right? They're like all these companies, but they love the industry. Like they've never made any dollars. And they come here and it's like, and they start making money. Income claim, you got to do the work. You don't just come here and just like kumbaya, my lord, and money comes to you. You got to do the work, right? But the platform, again, is designed for non-MLMers and is designed for those kind of people that like the industry, but they haven't made a freaking dollar ever. It's like for those people. The people that want to make like $80, $100, $200, $500, $1,000, whatever. It's like for those. We don't hate on you. You want to make $5? Go ahead, I don't care. Whatever you want to make. It's up to you. Right? And here's one thing that I loved about this model, and I'll go over to C. The model was that I challenge any company. If you're with a company or not with a company or considering a company or considering any type of a side business or considering any type of extra income or whatever, you feel me? I challenge any of you to show me how to make, pay attention here, how to make $1,000 every month, not just 1 month, every single month. Show me how to make $1,000 every single month without telling a single soul to enroll, without recruiting one single human being, without talking about the business to one human being. I challenge you to show me how to make 1,000 without recruiting one single soul. And that has to be every month, not just 1 month. Show me how to do that. I'm telling you, show me how to do that. Nobody's been able to do that. I can tell you that within 1 minute. Literally within like 55 seconds, I can tell you how to make $1,000. How to make $1,000 every single month. Every single month. Without recruiting a single soul. Not even one. You don't even have to talk to anybody about the business. Ever. Listen, you want to make 2,000 without talking to people? I can show you that too. In fact, I could show you 15, 20 G's a month. No income claims. I could show you how. Please do not, this is not an income claim. I can show you the how. You got to put in the how, right? You got to put in the work. But I can show you that. No company can show me that. No company can show me, hey, here's how you make 20 G's a month, every month, without recruiting. I like that about the model. I don't know about you, but I like that about the model because I can tell somebody who's not into talking about the business, a lot of people, let's face it, everybody's scared crapless to go say, could you look at this? They stutter, and I stutter professionally, right? These guys start stuttering. Nobody wants to talk about the business. It's just like people just get tongue-tied or something. I don't know why. But, so I can show somebody, hey, you know what? You could totally do this. Like, hey, you want to make $100? You want to talk to anybody? I can show you how. You want to get some free products? You don't want to talk to anybody? I'll show you how. I'll show you how. Okay, this is a big distinction. See, I'm asking people to show me how. That's all. And they couldn't show me. So that I like that about the model. It's designed not for the MLMers. It's designed for the MLM haters. I really truly believe that because every hater that looks at you is like, oh, that's kind of cool. They may not join or they may not take action, but they're like, oh, that's kind of cool. You know what I mean? You don't get that from an MLM company. You don't get people saying, oh, that's kind of cool. You know what you get? Oh, that's a pyramid. You know? So it's kind of nice when people say, it doesn't matter if they buy, right? I didn't say everybody buys. I just said most people say, oh, that's kind of cool. And that's kind of what I said to Michelle. I said, oh, that's kind of cool. Why doesn't everybody do that? They're like, I don't know, Sean. That's a good question, right? So the model, not MLMers, MLM haters. And I can show anybody, as long as you're 18, I can show you, like John Melton says, you could be from Yale or jail. I can show you anybody. So that's kind of cool. Second reason why I went with this company, with this within this industry, within this space, is C. And C stands for culture. Okay. And culture is never been, I never got culture until actually I got here. And the reason why I tell you that, see, because I come from a sales background. I come, like I come from training what I used to call wolves, right? I used to train salespeople that when the phone rang and they talked to somebody, what I would call it, take them off the street, which means they close them on the first phone call. I wouldn't let any customer go to another call or call somebody. There was no such thing. I was known as that guy. Okay. I literally, again, this is to impress upon you, not to impress you. But I had literally people would bet, phone would ring and I would say, oh, I'm going to close this in one phone call. And people would bet on it. Some of you have worked in that office with me. You actually maybe bet on that phone call, you know. So that was me. So I used to come from this competitive, all wolves, let's go, you know, that kind of a sales environment. When I was put in this culture, I remember, and this is the ticket, okay? This was the huge thing for me. So we have two groups on Facebook. The model, like I said, it's just, so we have two groups on Facebook. One is all about our products. One is all about the business opportunity. Somebody wants to take a look at the business, we put them in their two groups. They look at the products, they look at the business, we tag them, you know. And then they want to look at the products, we'll put them in the product opportunity, right? Well, here's what happened. There was a time, and this was early in the game. So there was a time that I remember this lady asked a question under one of the posts and said, "Oh, this sounds like a really cool product. I could really use product. Where can I buy? I could really use this product. Where can I buy this product?" Okay. Did you hear what I said? So we put people in this group that they're interested to take a look at a product, right? So we tag them to that product. We say, oh, okay, you want to, for example, you want to lose 20 pounds? Okay, I'll tag you to a person who's lost 20 pounds so you can see what they did, right? So I tag you to that, and then you look at it, you're like, oh, that's cool. I like what they did. I like to do what they did. Where can I get that? Isn't that neat? So they say, okay. So this lady asked, I like this. I could use this product. Where do I buy this? And the competitive me, like the wolf me, all I see is dollar bills. Truthfully, this is early in the game. I haven't told this story to anybody. First time. Nobody knows this story. So, and I'm like, man, this is like, are you serious? Like, that's it? Like that? And then a couple minutes after, there's a reply to that comment from somebody, not obviously her. There's a reply to that comment that says, I'm glad you like this. I'm glad you like this product, or something like that. Get back in touch with the person who added you to this group. Did you get that right now? Did you hear that? Get back to the person who added you to this group. Which means, hey man, we're cool. We're not gonna take your customer. We're not gonna take the person you talk to, you spend the time to talk to, you put them in the group, you tag them to this, and then they ask for the product to purchase, and then we're not gonna just take that. In fact, 2 people tried that, and the company made an example out of them and fired them. Guess how many people try it now? You gotta see what goes on in those 2 groups. It's unbelievable. You've never felt so much love. It's unbelievable how many people say, where can I get this? And how many people now, because the group is like 500,000-600,000 people, how many people reply back to that saying, oh, just get back to the person who put you in the group. That's culture. That's it. That's all about culture. I don't come from that environment. I come from people that if you work in the mall and some customer comes in and puts a suit on hold and the guy comes back next day and the salesperson is off, you ring it up, baby. Who's gonna find out? Not here. We don't play those games. That's amazing. That's freaking like, what? That's culture. Okay. The last one. Are you ready? Are you ready? Who's with me so far? Are you guys still alive? I don't know who's here. I know PK's here because he comments. He's money. Number 3. And, I've had 37 jobs, 10 industries, right? Jacqueline's here. Nice. And so I kind of don't want to go for that job after job thing. I kind of don't want to go for the 38th, and I kind of want to stick around. I mean, this company's been around for, I think, 35 years, 32 years. They do billions. So, I mean, they're a good company. Based on the model and the culture. And I haven't even said anything like what these guys, I haven't even said anything. but I kind of like to stick around. So, and then I told you that I went through this whole shutdown of my last company. So I learned a lot through that I learned so much through that 9 weeks. I was like reading all these attorneys, like letters and just all stuff because I was just really intrigued by this. I've never heard of that stuff before. So it was just like blowing my mind. But so the third reason why I went with this company and why I like this brand, if you would, is F. And F stands for future. This company is, you know, I'll give you this example. Back in the day, if you were going to take a picture, you would take your pictures with a Kodak, most likely. Kodak was the name. They're the ones that came out with cameras, right? The camera on your phone, it didn't used to be on the phone. So your phone used to be on the wall, and your camera was a whole other device, right? So Kodak was the camera people, pictures, cameras, right? Films, right? They went to Kodak, Manouche. So they went to Kodak and they said, the future is becoming. Steven, how are you, my man? Good to see you, brother. I don't know how long you guys have been because I just noticed you guys came on. So they go to. I got to wrap this up because we got a 6 o'clock or 15 minutes. We got to. So they go to Kodak and they tell them, hey, listen, things are changing. They're not doing this anymore. They're gonna go the whole digital thing and boom, boom, boom. And so I'm like, I'm the OC. I'm the original, right? I'm the OG of the cameras. Nobody can touch me. When was the last time you took a picture with a Kodak? Yeah. You gotta move with the future. Things are moving. People are not buying the same. You don't go to the mall. Why would you go to the mall when you can buy it today, have it tomorrow? Why would you do that? I mean, some do. But today's world is fast paced. You put something in a microwave and for 60 seconds you walk away because it's taking too long. You're texting, you're doing all this stuff. Everything is just. I like what they're doing for the future. This is the future business. This is the business for those people who have 10 jobs, 20 kids, 3 husbands, 4 wives, 17 dogs, 18 cats, 5 horses, and still have 24 hours in a day. Somewhere in there you probably fit in if you got like 1 kid or 1 job. Because we have somebody in our team who has 9 kids, part-time nurse, and a full-time husband. And she still does it. I don't know. I think she has a couple dogs too. It's designed for you. It's designed for the people that say, oh, well, you know what, the future. It's designed for the people that like to get paid, not every like 2 weeks. Like, that's cool, right? We're used to that. Like, you work for 2 weeks and then you get paid then. Well, this is designed for people that like getting paid like every day. You sell something in the morning, you get paid in the afternoon. Direct deposit. You sell something in the afternoon, you get paid in the morning. You get paid twice a day. Direct deposit. Every day. On old and new volume. You have a customer from 3 years ago buys from you today, you still get paid on it today. You get a brand new customer in today, they buy from you today, you get paid on it today. That's not futuristic to you? That's pretty futuristic to me. I've always waited 2 weeks for my paycheck. And I've worked for 2 weeks. I basically put my trust in the company to still be sticking around every 2 weeks. I put in 2 weeks and then I get paid. So I put my trust in this company for 2 weeks. I bust my butt for 2 weeks and then they pay me. Well, this company pays you every day. Direct deposit, twice a day. I like that. That's cool. Some of you may not like that. Some of you may like to wait 2 weeks. That's cool. I don't. I like, being paid. Hey, if I work today, I like to get paid today. If I don't do crap today, I don't get paid today. I mean, that's just straight up. I get to pick. That's cool. Like, like with 17 cats and 18 dogs and 5 horses, and I still can do that. I can add a couple people in the groups, like at 2 o'clock in the morning if I don't have time, right? I can wake up an hour earlier. Okay, I have 2 jobs. I take a lunch break. I can put somebody in the group. How long does that take? Like 16 hours or 16 seconds? How long does it take to add somebody in a group? And just share with them the information they asked you for. When have you heard that? You non-MLMers, haters. When have you heard people come to you and ask you, hey, where can I get that? Have you heard that before? 63% of this company's customers come from other customers. You know what that means? I'll tell you what that means. That means if you get a customer, potentially they'll be telling 6 other of their friends about your products without you being there. And you get paid on all of them. That's futuristic to me. I like that. You may not, but I like that. That's futuristic. I don't have to talk to everybody. The product is that good that people will actually talk about it to their friends without me being there? Wait, what? Do you have it? Did you get that? Yeah, that's pretty freaking futuristic. This company is changing how this business is run. This company is changing how this business is done. This company is changing how it should be. I truly think so. The model, the culture, the future. Their model is designed for non-MLMers, MLM haters, MLM skeptics. Because when they look at the model, they say, huh, that's interesting. Doesn't mean they're gonna buy, doesn't mean they're gonna join. They'll just say, huh, that's interesting. Number 2, the culture. I like a culture where people don't steal from each other. That's kind of cool. I like a culture where people respect each other's game and hard work. That's a cool culture. I like a culture where complete strangers give you love and recognition for something you do. I like that. I've never had that in my company, dude. Seriously, once a month we get a trophy. That's it. But you get love like all day, man. Like, I like that. Hey, Mimi June, how are you? I'm sorry, I'm about to wrap this up, but hopefully you catch, I don't know how long you've been here, but hopefully you catch the replay, right? I like that culture. I like that. People share love. People don't have to buy when they're in that group. They just like exposed to information and no pushy, salesy, pressury, like no hate, nothing like that. I like that culture. Okay? Not everybody's for themselves. That's kind of cool. I like that culture. And the third reason is the future. This company sees what's happening in the future. The product line, they're creating a whole new category of a product in the entire network marketing space. A woman-based product that is going to be launching in March, and that's all I'm about to say to you because we do know some of the details about the product, but we're not going to tell you. But I like that about the company. They pay twice a day. They don't waste time. Direct deposit. Everything's run on your app. Everything is on the phone. You can check your volume. You can check who ordered what. You can check to see who's gonna order what. You can check to see who's where. Like literally everything is on this app. That's futuristic. You don't have to work 2 weeks and wait for a paycheck. You get, boom, you sell something in the morning, you get paid in the afternoon. Direct deposit. Boom, there you go. I like that. That stuff is futuristic. It's cool. Like, it's neat. I don't know, maybe you don't like that stuff, but I do. It's kind of cool. It's like, dude, that's neat. I can just, boom, done. Like, you want information about this? Done. Like, that's, to me, that's like, cool. So, I hope you got some love, some inspiration, some value from this live. This was the first time of its kind, like I shared about, really transparent about my journey up to this point with network marketing and MLM. And I didn't even tell you about the haters. That's another live. But all the bumps on the road. But 2 months ago, I relaunched my business. I've done other lives why I'm here now, but two months ago I relaunched my business. So some of you know, some of you don't know. Well, now you know if you're watching this, and if you're looking for something, and anything I said here, if anything just goes, oh, that's kind of cool. Well, drop something and say, hey, that was kind of cool. I'd like to get some info on that. Let's get on this thing and go. I'm gonna drop the mic and end with this because I'm about 2 minutes to I got another live we gotta hop onto. But I gotta tell you this: if you've ever wanted to be part of something, and if you hear that, okay, you hear that, and then it comes and goes, and it goes, oh, I wish I was part of that. Just stop that then. There's no pressure here. If you wanted to look at something, then look at it. If you wanted to check something out, then check it out. That's all I'm saying. Nobody's put a gun to your head and said, do it, But it would be a disservice to you, to your family, to your goals, to your future, to your purpose, if you cut yourself short with a closed mind. I'm telling you, a closed mind is the most expensive thing anybody can own. Don't do yourself a disservice. You can watch the replay. It's just when I'm done recording, it'll take about 2-3 minutes or so. It'll post, and then you can just go back and watch it. Hopefully you'll watch it, and you got my text, right? So I appreciate it. That's funny. Hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration. Some of you guys will hate me for this, I know, but it's all good. I'm used to it. I'm growing even a thicker rhino skin, you know what I mean? So anyway, you guys, hopefully you guys had some love, some inspiration, some fun with this. I know I did. But man, this is a long live. I totally did not want to go this long again. Okay, the next time I say I'm not gonna go this long, just slap me somebody, because then I'll go that long, you know. But we're out. I hope you guys got some love. Of course, I'm so glad you joined and caught this at least. And listen, some of you think this is worthy of sharing. Some of you, you want to share the opportunity and the business or the concept and you don't know how to do it. If you feel like this speaks that, then tag your folks to here. You know, share this on your wall, do whatever you got to do, and spread the message. I hope you guys got love, and can't wait to get your messages. And again, if you're interested to checking it out and getting some information, drop me a chat, drop me a comment here, say more info or whatever just relates to getting more info, or send me a text or a chat. My cell phone is obviously on the Facebook profile. So with that, until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.